Elijah had stepped out in faith, and God had shown up big time. The people had fallen to their knees. Surely, Elijah thought, this is the beginning of revival. And just a few verses later, we read this. I've had enough, Lord. Take my life. How did he get to that place? How can you go from having it all together and understanding God and seeing God move in power, and suddenly it all falls apart? God, I remember what my prayer was. It was slightly different from Elijah's, but similar. It was, God, if there is 1 ounce of mercy left in your heart for me, would you please take me home? I can't do this anymore. I would imagine, like Elijah, I didn't start that way. I started determined to get it all right. And I remember the night when I made that promise, I told God that no matter what, I would be the perfect Christian. I was 11 years old. It was very important for me to get my relationship with God right, because I knew there was something very wrong with me. I won't go into details here. I've shared my story before, but enough to say that when I was 5, my dad had a massive brain injury that changed him from a loving daddy into a confused and violent stranger. And he took his anger out on me before he ended his own life in a psych hospital. Now, I don't know what pain or abuse you've sustained as a child, but it changes us. It changes how we see ourselves. Whether the abuse is sexual or physical or verbal, it leaves it's like a smudge on our souls. After 5 years of co-hosting the 700 Club, my shame caught up with me and I fell apart. I remember driving out of the grounds at CBN, driving away from ministry. I felt like such a failure. I was done. But here's what I've learned. When you think it's all over with God, it's just beginning.